Welcome all. I'm BonfireBradley. Come on in and have a sit. Today, before we play any music, we're gonna have a little talk about my instruments because I've had a few listener questions about them and requests on can I explain my instruments a little more. So the first one I'm gonna explain is Scarlet. Scarlet's pretty basic. She's missing 5 frets. I put a single coil in, as you can see the pickup right here. That's a single coil I put in. She also has an active piezo, but I don't use the piezo very much. I'm not a fan of piezo pickups. This guitar right here, if you can see it, I'll get it down. It's a Yamaha. It's my friend April's guitar. It was her dad's, and her dad and my dad played music together, and she is keeping it for her son eventually when he gets big enough. But for the meantime, I told her I would put strings on it and make sure it still plays good and stuff, and it does. It's a good guitar. It's a nice Yamaha. I like Yamaha guitars. And then last one I'm going to introduce here is Esmeralda. This one's my sweetheart guitar. She's an ESPX tone, and I've highly customized her. Of course, you can tell I put a raindrop tremolo in there. Originally when I put the tremolo on, I put this one on, but I like the black one better. It's a lot less on the guitar, and it changes the tone a little less. This silver one really changed the tone a lot. Really made her sound like a lot more of a dobro-y sound, which wasn't bad, but it wasn't exactly what I was looking for. I like the way she sounds with the smaller Bigsby tailpiece. The first pickup I put in was this single coil. It's just like the one that's in Scarlet, but I put in this and I put in a volume and tone that came with it, and I was using the single coil and an active piezo. It had an active Fishman piezo in it originally. I've since took the active Fishman out and I put in a passive piezo. So the piezo only, it doesn't pick up very strong, but it picks up knocks, clicks, pops, anytime I hit the body of the guitar, that's what the piezo really picks up the most on her. So eventually, because I wasn't quite happy with the single coil, eventually I went and got a mini humbucker, just an off-name brand mini humbucker, and it sounded alright. It's really bassy. It had a lot of low tone, which I liked. That's part of why I got it, was because I wanted to bring the lows out more. I wanted to take away some of the sharpness to it. As far as the highs go, it was too high for me, and I liked it for a little bit, but it still wasn't quite what I was looking for. So eventually I went and bought these pickups, which are they're 57 Gibson replicas. They're aftermarket, of course, but they are Gibson Epiphone pickups. I didn't go for an off-name brand on those. I just went for the actual Epiphone Gibson replacements. And I really love the way these sound. And I modified a sound hole cover to fill the gap in the sound hole so that it holds the tone in. And the way she sounds now, I think, is amazing. It's like I couldn't have picked everything I've picked out and I've tried. These sound better than I was even expecting. Like, they capture the tones that comes out of her and that we create way better than I first imagined. After trying the other 2 pickups, I thought I was going to have, a little lack in them, but they sound amazing. So, I'm BonfireBradley, and this was my equipment. This was a requested video from a couple of listeners, so there you go. Oh, I also got my harmonic and harmonic holder. Oh, one more thing I do want to show. This is my phone. This is my instrument to phone mix board. So I plug directly into my mix board here, and it gives me the ability to mix the volume level of my guitar and my microphone here, which the microphone has its own volume on it a little bit. The guitar, she's got on-off switch for both pickups and a separate volume and tone for both pickups. But essentially, I just use that so I can plug into the phone and get a louder, clearer sound, because I'm able to control, that my vocals are up high enough compared to the guitar. If you listen to some videos, there was one the other day that I was having problems. My vocal mic was way low and I couldn't figure it out, but it was the actual mic itself. So yeah, I'm BonfireBradley, and that was my equipment. Thanks y'all for listening. Passion, love, and peaceful pipes.